I'll tell you a quick story about Doncaster. We opened Doncaster, which was our fourth centre, and I got a phone call from a lady saying, "Simon, when are you going to open a centre in the north?" Now I live in West Sussex. I'm about 20 minutes from the south coast, and I was saying to her, "Well, Doncaster, that's south of Yorkshire. I mean, that's the north." And she went, "No, no, Simon, the north." And I went, "What do you mean?" And she went, "Newcastle." And I went, "Ah, okay, right." And I and then fast forward a couple of years, my youngest daughter gets accepted to go to Newcastle University, and we're driving up that first time, South Coast, around the N25, up the M1, A1, go past
Yeah.
Doncaster. 2.5 hours later, we get to Newcastle. And at that
Um,
moment, I fully understoed
it
what
is
that
up
lady
north.
said when
Yeah.
she said, "When are
When
you
they say
coming north?"
anything past Milton Keynes is north, it's like, no.
But it still read
Yeah.
well. I mean, that must have been, well, gosh, probably good 2.5 years ago, and that
Yeah.
conversation still resonates with me now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Have you got
that is
plans
tutoring
for any other
exams.
centres to open?
Not at this moment in time. We're no, not right now. We have only opened Birmingham in December, so December before last. So
Yeah.
Birmingham's not even 12 months old. So we do like these things just to bed in, and then
Yeah.
no, we never say never. And I can't believe for 1 minute that of course we are just about, well, we have just announcent on our social media, and we will be giving you all the information, but we are just opening a super centre in Mitcham, which is just 0.7 of a mile from Wimbledon. So what
Right.
we found over the years is that Wimbledon is just SW19, large, a lot of people live in London, don't they, and the surrounding area. And
Yeah.
we've just found over the last couple of years that the demand for Wimbledon has grown exponentially. And
Yeah.
so we have literally just opened a super centre in Mitcham that can seat 380 candidates.
Whoa.
Yeah. Many rooms. So
Yeah.
it's not like this. It's not like the old school hall where you walked in there when I sat O levels, that carbon
I know.
dates.
Even that though,
Yeah.
it's if it's
And you
nice,
just couldn't
quiet
even.
little rooms, that helps people because I think going into a massive hall with loads
Yeah.
of people.
So there's many rooms of many sizes, and that's the same for all of our nine centres. Actually, we don't have what I call a large room.
Mm,
There's nothing like a sports hall that sits 400
mm,
candidates. We might have a room that sits 80, but we'll also have rooms that sit 10.
yeah.
So, they're varying size rooms, but even our large, bit of feedback we had from our open days was, well, I was at Taunton, and showing around the rooms, and a woman said, "Gosh, even your big room doesn't feel like a big room." It's
That's really
so,
nice
and I
as
think that
well.
really helps.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
really helps people. I really do, Claire.
Mm.
So yeah, that is pretty much tutors and exams. We also do functional skills, AAT,
Yeah. No,
just so
I've
that
got
you're
that
aware, functional
on the
skills
website. Yeah.
with
You do
Pearson,
Living
level one,
Plus?
two. We don't, not at the moment.
Yeah.
If you think you might have a demand for it, our door is always
Oh,
open to a
where I
conversation.
am in Southend, where I am, we've got four grammar schools, and they do it all. But it was
Right.
just on the just
Yeah,
yeah.
no, 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 no. But if this, as with anything, we're always interested in a conversation. If anyone's got a thought, we never, I
Yeah.
say we never say never. But yes.
Never say
So
never.
in answer to are we opening another centre? Well, we did Birmingham last December. We're just launching our super centre in Mitcham. Um, but geographically, that's obviously very close to Wimbledon. So whilst it is a new centre, it's the same catchment area, but it's just enabling more flexibility. But then I'm sure at some point, Claire, we will look where we're not and see what we
No.
can do.
I love the one thing I'm very visual, so you've got a list of your centres, and I
Yeah,
like to. Is there a map with them all
there
on?
is. There is
Yeah.
indeed. There is a
So
map
that
where you can see.
I'm gonna
There's
I'm
also
gonna
also plots the science labs on there as well, so you can see it
yeah.
all on there.
I think that's in the brochure actually, but I'm gonna put that on the website as well because then we can see where where there's a gap missing. We can suggest. Yeah.
Well, when you look, it's kind of, if I'm when you look at the centre. So what I mean by the centre is the Midlands, and
Hmm.
then like High Wycombe, St Neots,
Yeah.
Southwest, and London, well, South London.
Yeah.
That's all looped in. It's To me, it's probably
The
the
extremity.
extremities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Southend. Would be kind of quite
Very good.
nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, watch this space,
The
people.
international sign for here.
Well, there's so many as well. The other thing is there's so many like empty shops and things like that. And I'm like, what, at the end of the day, what could you put in those that, you know, and it could be something like a tuition centre stroke exam centre
Yeah.
that could be used. I don't know, my brain's ticking now. Yeah, do a little franchise deal. All good.
Uh,
But even in Southend, there's like 3,000 home ed families.
yeah.
So there is a need. I mean, or they could travel to Romford, and I think there's one school here that do private candidates. But I'll have to do
Rom
a bit of research to see what else there is here. But
Romford's proved very popular, very popular, and as you say, from those coming in from that neck of the woods,
yeah,
definitely, yeah,
yeah,
definitely, yeah.
yeah. Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Never
Let me
say
just get
never.
let me just like, get National Tutors up and running first, and then
Yeah,
we can do something maybe.
perfect,
Right,
perfect.
I don't think there was any. I think we pretty much answered everything. It's
Brilliant.
it's it's brilliant though, and yes, I will put all your web links and stuff like that on the website. It will be on every single page on the website. Just look up exam centre, and you'll find it on the website eventually when I get around to it.
So I'll send you a load of links for all the things that we've
Yeah,
touched on today, and then that'll give anybody who's interested some additional, the next layer of detail.
yeah. What would be your key bit of advice about exams? Doing these private exams.
Key bit of advice: book early.
Yes. Um, yeah. As soon as you
As soon
book
as you
that
can.
course.
Book your exam. Don't leave it to the last minute.
No.
A, because why pay more than you need
Yeah.
to? But B, especially if you're doing maths and English GCSE, they
Yeah.
are
And
busy,
you need
busy
specific
days.
access as well. You need to
Yeah,
you want a
access
big
arrangements as
room or
well. Yeah,
yeah.
just book early. Start thinking about it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. Do not,
Brilliant.
please don't go lastminute.com.